What up, world? What up? Welcome to another episode of Convos with Deej. I'm the Deej. This is episode 13. Doing another car vid because I like the quality and I like being in my car, so that's what I'm doing. Today's video is, before I get started, happy holidays to everybody. It's still holiday season, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever holidays you celebrate around this time. Uh, Enjoy yourself, enjoy your families and friends, and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, this video is going to be dedicated to, well, basically, it's going to be, it's not about death, but the holidays can be a difficult time for people out here. Like, holidays are generally a time where, like, when I started off, it's like, oh, shout out to your families and friends, like, there. But at the same time, some people either don't have friends or family to celebrate with, or the friends and family that they have, they can be toxic, let's say. So, but for the most part, I'm gonna focus on the former, the people who have lost somebody around the holiday season. Because for me, November and December are, even though it's like my birthday and like it's supposed to be a happy time, like I'm not really a holiday person. Even just all year round, like I don't like the holidays. I don't like just the whole, like, I don't like Valentine's Day or like St. Pat. Like, it's always a holiday every month. It's like they just want you to spend money. It's just like, okay, whatever. But especially around like November, December, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, like, for me personally, they're the 2 months that it's a constant reminder of my mortality, me personally, because November is the month that I was born, but at the same time, there's so many people in my life that have passed on either in November or December, or their birthdays are in November and they're not here anymore, or like their birthdays and somewhere around this time. And it's just like a constant reminder. It's like that they're not here. But at the same time, I'm at the point in life, sorry if I'm spitting, y'all seen it, but I'm at the point in life where, like, it's bittersweet because, like, obviously you wish they were still here, but at the same time, it's like I believe that a part of them is still here with me because I still have the memories of them and the stories and all the good stuff. I mean, there's always good and bad with everybody, but for the most part, when I think of the people that are no longer here, or transcended, whatever you believe in, that have passed on, died, there's still a part of them here within you. Like, for instance, yesterday was either because my grandma said it was the 21st, but I believe it was the 20th anniversary of my grandfather sorry, of my grandfather passing away. So it was either 2000 or 2001, and I believe that was 2001 because it was like my grandfather was here for my grandma's birthday, I believe, and then I believe he was here for my birthday, and then on the 1st of December he passed away. So, but like at the same time he was sick, so, but as a kid, you're not really thinking, all right, he's gonna pass away or whatever. Even before him passing away, like he was probably the first big one. But even before him, I've been to funerals, and like, it's all, if you've been to funerals, because there's people out here who've never who's never lost somebody, so I don't know. But if you've been to a funeral, like you know the vibe of the funeral. It's sad, and but you're trying to remember all the good times and all the good memories to get you past the grief and pain of that person not being here anymore. So it's like, as a kid, when I would go to these funerals, and then when my grandfather passed away, it's just like, all right, like even at a young age, I understood like life is short in the grand scheme of things. So I have to take it seriously, which is why I'm basically in the way that I am today. Like, there have been so many unexpected deaths in my life that have just changed my perspective on life in general. Like, every time somebody passes away that really like means something to me, or that really means something to me, or somebody that I love, like, it makes me stop and just reflect. It's like, well, what am I even doing? Like, my grandfather passed away, and then my uncle passed away, my uncle Charlie passed away. I can't remember the year. I want to say it was the early 2000s, and like like my grandfather and my uncle, obviously, well, not obviously, but my dad's still in my life, but my grandfather and my uncle, like, they're two role models that I have, that when I look back, it's like they were real men. Like, my grandfather, like, my grandma loves my grandfather, like, has not married anybody, like, not talked nobody. Like, my grandma was committed to this man, and he worked hard. He was a veteran. He was a Marine. So in high school, I was thinking like, all right, maybe I'll be a Marine, but like, I knew I didn't really want to. I don't like people yelling at me, without me being able to like confront them back, or like yell back, or defend myself. It's just like, nah, you're not gonna belittle me because that's a different whatever. But he was a Marine. I believe he fought in Vietnam, and then, like, at first, I thought he passed away. Well, he did pass away from cancer. But at first, I thought he passed away because he smoked a lot of cigarettes. And then my grandma would say, like, the government sent him a letter saying, I guess whatever chemicals they had over there, that was the reason. And it was kind of their, like, apology letter. So, but knowing all of that, like, that was just a little side note of, like, who he was. But besides him being a veteran and having cancer, like, he was a great man. Like, he taught at a school, or he worked at a school. People respected him. Like, like, whatever he said went. Like, he taught me how to ride a bike. So it's like, it's just sad. But then you think about, like, my Uncle Charlie. Like, he used to take me out, and like, he bought me my first Pokemon cards. And like, he loved trains. Like, he had this crazy, like, train room, and like, I have his vinyl set. Like, he had vinyls. This is before I even wanted to be a DJ. Like, he had this. Like, I still have his vinyl player, so it's like, okay. And then he had vinyls. It's like, all right. And now that I'm older, like, I still have it and I can play. I got it fixed. So like, that part of him is still with me. And then like I remember going to church, and like he always had money. That's one thing about my Uncle Charlie. Like he always had money, because everybody at the church would always go to him for like change. And like he always had money. He would always give me money. He always had candy too. So that's why I always have candies, because like it's just like the small things, you know. But then, like, you get older, become a teenager. Well, at least, you know, I got older. And I become a teenager. And then, like, the first unexpected one was, like, my cousin Lee. Like, not a close cousin, but, like, this is when I started hanging out with my cousins. And then, like, he was in my family. And then I'm at my cousin's house. I'm staying over the night one night, and then they get the news that like he's been murdered, and it's just like that was crazy. Like, I don't even know how. Like that's just a simple word to use. It's like that was crazy. But I didn't know him like that. But that was the first unexpected one. And then let's see. Then I graduated high school. Nah, yeah. Then my senior year, my great grandmother passed away the first semester on the 24th of November. Like right before Thanksgiving, right after my birthday. Either the 24th or no, it's the 25th of November. My senior year. So then it's like that was really rough for just everybody. And then I graduated. But with my great grandma, like that one wasn't unexpected. Wasn't like she just passed away because she was just old. Not being rude, but like she was just getting older, and life happens. So you know we try to keep them around, but that's also being selfish. Like sometimes it's just their time to go. I'm not saying like she was put through any pain or anything, but like she had been through enough, so it is what it is. And then I graduated, and then that summer, like underclassman behind me, like he drowned. His name was Walter. Yeah, it was that summer, like right before I started at the Mount. So like I just graduated. Then he drowns, and that was crazy news. Then my second semester of freshman year, my other great grandmother passes away. And I didn't even know she was like sick until she passed away. But that was in May, like right around when my other great grandmother has her birthday. So it's like, but it's just like I'm just thinking about I'm trying to stay on track, but I want to give all these people their homage. Then Big John was murdered in 2010. So that was sophomore year, like right before sophomore year. And then like, you know, like I'm just getting older, and at the time it's just like you're sad at the moment, but look in hindsight, like I would just be sad at the time, and then I just like it's like all right, I'm moving on. Now it's just like, now like I really sit down and think about them. And then my junior year, my uncle, he was murdered. That's my uncle Dwight. And that's my grandma's youngest son. So like that was the most unexpected one. That's the one that probably, I don't know. It's so many of them. It's so many of them that happen around between like just around this time, second half of the year, just any time of the year. And then when you get to the holidays, like you try to be happy, but then you realize like your family's dwindling. But it's so many others. Like my cousin Shirley, my Uncle Jeff, my cousin Dolores. And then like when your friend's family pass away, it's sad. But you know, I didn't make this video for it to be sad, even though I am crying, because like I said, it's bittersweet. Like when you think about the people who you love and how they impacted your life. And I want this video to be more about, I want this video to help somebody like who's going through it, like at any time. Like the holidays aren't the only time that people should be getting together and celebrating family and friends and being happy. Or like it shouldn't just be like special occasions all the time, or we get together for weddings or like funerals or birthdays. Like we should celebrate each other all the time. We should say that we love each other all the time. And I do my best. I do my best to tell the people that I love them. So I mean, if the people that I love are watching this, you know that I love y'all. So, but at the same time, I want anybody who's watching this to know that even if you feel alone or lonely or whatever feelings you may be going through at this time in regards to family, friends, relationships, or whatever, like at the end of the day, it's just life. You only get one. And it's going to be good times and it's going to be bad times. So, but it's all about what you choose to reflect on. I choose to reflect on the good times. There's a lot of bad things that have happened to me. But in hindsight, I needed those things to happen so that I could become who I am today and keep doing the things that I'm doing. Because if it wasn't for those people, and I mean, I would say that I'm spiritual in the sense of like, I believe that even if you don't want to call it heaven or you don't believe in heaven and hell, I believe that somehow, some way, like a part of them is still here. And I choose to keep them with me. man, everything that I do is to make them proud. I mean, I want to make myself proud too, and my family, my friends, and all that. But I also want to make them proud because I know that like if we're saying they're looking up from above, like I know that their energy is still here, and they're protecting me and guiding me in the right direction, and making sure that I'm on the right path. And if I get off the right path, they're there to protect me and guide me back and all those good things. And if you don't believe in that, then that's fine too. But that doesn't mean that the memories of that person that you lost isn't still with you. So you can still take those memories or whatever good you can get from that person or that experience that you had with them. You can still get something out of that and use that to better yourself and push forward in life. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be emotional. I also didn't really want to do this video, but I guess I'm glad I did. So, I think that was episode 13. If I didn't say that was episode 13. But yeah, I mean, I guess it was a good thing I did in my car, because like grandma would probably be like, "What are you crying about?" I mean, not crying, but like what I said, like I said in my previous video, like I just want to be able to say what I want to say, and just, I guess, be vulnerable without, like, I don't know, without interruption, or without somebody being like, "Yeah, you can't be vulnerable." Like, I'm gonna title this Therapy Thursday. I'm tired of people, or this portrayal of like, "Oh, well, you have to be a strong man." Of course you have to be a man, like, and even in the society that we live in, or the context of like what a man is now, it's like, but there are certain things that you expect from, if somebody's calling themselves a man, or if you want to be a man, there are certain things that are expected from you, just like there are certain things expected from being a woman. And that's just fact. If I'm not, whatever your choice is, that's fine. But there are expectations when you put a label on something. If you say that you're going to be a man, then you have to do the things that society says a man is. And in our society, a man he's got the bag, and he's strong, and like is either like he's strong and like he doesn't take any shit and shows no emotions, or he's like a simp and he shows too much emotion and like everybody walks over him. When in reality, it's like, it's all these variations of men, and we're all trying to figure it out. Like, it is not one man out here who we all have our own different views of success and who we want to be. Me talking to men in general. And that's up to you, the man, the person. And now I'm talking to everybody. It's up to you, the person, man, woman, them, they, whoever you are. Whatever you choose to be, you have to be that. I say that I'm a man, and I say that I'm a man. I say that I'm a DJ. So that means that I have to go out here and I have to be a DJ, and I have to be a man. And in my view, being a man is somebody who takes care of his family and does what he wants to do. Like, whatever his passion is, whatever his pursuit is, he goes after it. And he's able to communicate how he feels, and he's able to be vulnerable but not allow his emotions to overtake him. Like, it's both worlds together. It's not just like, "Oh, I'm strong and I don't take no shit," or I'm a beta and like you could just do whatever. It's like, no, it's like, I'm strong and I don't take any shit, but I also have feelings and emotions, and I'm not afraid to express how I feel. If you don't like that, then It goes back to me being strong, and I don't take any shit. Like, I don't care. I'm going to say how I feel, and you either like it or you don't. That's just my viewpoint of what being a man is. Take care of your family and live your own path, because we're all on our own path, and I can't tell you how to live yours. I don't know what you want to do personally. I don't know what your view of success is. I know what mine is, so that's what I'm after. And I can't you can't judge another man or woman based on the path that they're choosing for their life. So I think I'll end on that one. The first half was very emotional. Second half was a little passionate. So thanks for staying, or if you watched the whole thing, thanks for tuning in. Episode 13, Convos with Deej. Oh, Jesus Christ. And then the end's kind of funny. So yeah, just like that right there. It's like, that's me. Like, I can be passionate, emotional, and then I can also be like, I don't take any shit and like, fuck you. And I can also be funny and lackadaisical. That's me. Like, and if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's on you. So, with that being said, that's episode 13 of Combos with Deej. I'm the Deej. I guess please like and subscribe if you like it, to help out the algorithm and all that good stuff. It's like, I don't want to be that guy. So this is going to be one of the rare times that I actually say it. If you actually watch this whole video, like it and subscribe it and share it or whatever, because I'm not going through this whole thing. I don't like how it's set up where it's like I have to. If you like my content, then it should just be organic. You like it, you'll like it. If you like enough of the videos, you subscribe. It should be organic. I shouldn't have to say it the beginning or end of every video. That's the passionate part. Sorry. Convos with Deej. I'm the Deej. Till next time. Peace.